Hi everyone, my name is Katie and I'm a freshman here at Ball State University, and in my English class I was assigned to find a problem with the campus. So today I'll be looking into how many handicap doors properly function around campus. So here we go. Okay, so I just got done interviewing Jerry Ray Heath, and he is the housing mechanic across campus for all of the dorms. He is not in charge of the other buildings that I went to, such as the Atrium or Robert Bell. However, he did answer a lot of my questions over handicap buttons and how they function, work, and how the complaints come in. And some of his answers were pretty surprising. So on the first question that I asked if he had many complaints about the handicap doors not functioning, and he said that they get them pretty frequently. And he said he's been working here for 30 years and they're always a high priority to them. They always want to make sure that those are functioning properly for the people that really need them. Now, he said that they do have the equipment to fix these doors if there is a problem, which is really good. He said that to install a door, it's thousands of dollars. However, to fix and maintain a door, it can be $1,000 to $2,000, which still across campus, that would cost a whole lot of money. However, that does not prevent them from going and fixing them. They said that sometimes they just get too many complaints and it's really hard to try and stay on top of all of them. Now, he said that there's not very many failures with the doors across campus, so majority of them will always work and function properly. I asked him if a door will only get fixed depending on how severe the damage is, and he said that all should function the same. They should all operate properly and open at the same time, and it should all be an even field. And he said, though, that there might be more problems at the dorms rather than at the other buildings because the dorms are open 24/7, and then the other buildings are, they close at a certain time during the evening, or sometimes they aren't even open during the weekends, such as the atrium. And so that can cause a little bit of difference. Also, he said that the older buildings, their buttons fail a little bit more than the new buildings because they have different systems, and which ones are easier to maintain and more new and improved, that are also kept up to code with the ADA. Now, the ADA is a organization that makes sure that all handicap accessibility is functioning properly. They also are making sure that every building has handicap accessibility, unless the building is grandfathered. Grandfathered means that it is just a old and historic building, and so then there is no need to install such equipment for it. Because then you would have to change the building and change what is so great about that building. Now, when we got back on topic about it, I asked him what's the most difficult part about these doors, and he said that it could either be mechanical or electrical. It could be the door or just the button, and actually this can differ between all buildings across campus, and so I thought that was pretty interesting that it could differ so much between all of them. And then lastly, I asked him, what does he think the cause of these buttons not working? Is it the mechanical part of it, electrical part of it, maybe the students that are using them? And he did say that he thinks that the students that don't need the buttons are the ones that wear them down. He said that he sees regular students using them more than the handicapped students. He says he's seen students kick the buttons harder so that the door will open faster, they think, or they're just lazy and they don't want to touch the door. And so that could be the cause of them not functioning all the time, or that they're being worn down. Now, the last part of the interview was pretty interesting because I asked him if he had fixed many handicap doors around campus, and he said that, well, many don't have failures and that usually they're fine and up to code, which this part kind of conflicts with what he said at the very beginning of that he receives many complaints about the handicap doors. I asked him to clarify on that, and he said that he wouldn't. So that was the end of our interview.